we're making slushies, homemade slushies. It's not really difficult, and it kind of leads into next week's cooking group, which is going to be homemade ice cream. Very similar process. So let's get started, and I'll show you what we have for ingredients for today. All right, you crazy kids. So here's what I've got for us today, okay? So when you're making this, what you need is you need a container with ice, preferably a container that has a nice tight lid to go on top, so you don't get water and ice and salt everywhere, okay? You also need some salt. And then you're going to need some Ziploc bags that you're going to pour your juice into, okay? So off screen, what I've actually already done is I've got my ice in the container, and I'm going to open up my salt, and I'm actually going to sprinkle some salt on top, okay? So you want to put the salt right on top of your ice. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay. Now, what I've also already done is I've already put some juice inside a sandwich bag, and then I put that inside of a quart-size bag. You don't have to do it that way, but I do find that a double bag makes it a little safer as far as your bag doesn't open up and your juice mixing in with your salty ice and all that stuff, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take this, and you're going to put it right into your container of ice, okay? And then you're going to very carefully put the lid on top. You want to make sure that it's closed all the way. So you're going to snap all four corners. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shake. Now, if we were at school, this would be a lot easier for me because we would all be taking turns. So parents, something you can actually do with your kiddos at home, and it's good practice for other skills, is taking turns. So if you want to start with this, give it a really good shake, and then you can stop and you can say, it's your turn. Really good skills. And then when your child is finished with their turn, have them say, I'm finished, it's your turn. And then you can take another turn, you can finish it if you'd like. But it's really good practice for them, especially kind of with the unknowns of how everything is right now. This is what we were working on at school. The kids would take turns at the smart board, or they would take turns with a game that we were playing. Even just, an activity with our chatter books and things like that. There are so many ways you can incorporate these skills, and this is a really great one. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how I shake this all up. Okay, let's take a peek. See what we've got going on. Oh my goodness, friends. It's getting slushy. I could probably use a few more shakes, but I don't know if you can see. You see all those bubbles at the top? That's from shaking so hard. I'm going to put it back in, give it a few more shakes, and then I'll pour it into a jar for you so you can see, okay? Make sure my cover is on tight. Okay, I think that's going to do it, friends. So let's open it up and let's see what it looks like. Now parents, I do have a towel underneath this because it always ends up being a lot messier than I think it's going to be. So I just recommend you having a towel on hand. It could be a paper towel, doesn't matter. Just something to kind of catch any of the water that comes off the outside of the bags. Wow, okay, so that's the inside. I've got a little jar here. I don't know if this is all going to fit in my jar, but it should be able to show you at least what we're looking at. Parents, you're going to want to help your child with this part. Okay. Wow, friends, what do you think? How cool! So, take your favorite juice. Turn it into a slushie. It's a perfect snack on hot days like today. Tomorrow is supposed to be beautiful. Maybe try this tomorrow, okay? Hope to see you guys soon. Bye.